Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mindset Model. I hope you're having the best week so far. So, in today's episode, we're talking all about values. Oh, yes, values. And the Mindset Model values, to be precise. So, one of my core values that you will see on my website, on my social media, on my banners, all sorts, wherever, is embodied authority, expansive success. I'll say it again. Embodied authority, expansive success. Now, you're probably thinking, what the hell does that actually mean? And that is what I'm going to be talking about in today's episode, because this really does have a significant, deep meaning. I promise you, it's not just a bunch of words that I've shoved together. There's so much more depth to this. So, first of all, embodied authority in really, really simple terms. This is all about you not just saying that you're confident and you're powerful. You're actually living it. It's the difference between talking the talk and walking the walk. You may have heard that phrase before. It's when your actions, your presence, your energy actually all line up with who you say you are. You are embodying your authority, and you don't wait for permission. You don't ask if you're good enough. You just decide you are good enough and you are in charge of your own life. So a lot of us tend to think that everything else is in control of our life, and to some extent yes, but a lot of your life you can actually control, and it's up to you to take authority and ownership of your life and really embody it. Embody it means you are actually living it, you're walking it. So that's the first bit. The second bit, expansive success. Oh my goodness me. So this isn't just about like money and achievements and the things and the material things. It's about creating the life that keeps you expanding, opening doors and feeling fulfilled. Because as humans, we're not here to just stay the same. We're here to grow, to develop, to be our best selves. And the truth is, most of the time, we actually get in our own way. Oh yes. And we make invisible walls for ourselves. Invisible walls, and these walls are actually made of self-doubt, they're made of fear, and they're made of subconscious beliefs as well. So you start saying things to yourself like, I'm not ready, or I'm not good enough. And success doesn't limit us, we limit ourselves. So you may or may not be aware of this, but we have like a subconscious part of our mind which actually controls 95% of our actions, our beliefs, our behaviours. That's all stored in here, but we're not actually consciously aware of this part. Only 5% is from our conscious mind, and so a whopping amount of that we've got no idea. So actually, when it comes to feeling successful, being successful, we don't realize that a lot of the boundaries we're putting up are actually in our subconscious mind, but we can't see it. And that is why doing mindset work is so important, to having that awareness. Now, my personal story, the reason why I decided to go with these values is because I used to be the complete opposite to what I am now. So the embodied authority piece, I used to be the bloody victim. I used to think life was happening. It was basically everything was trying to bring me down. This person was trying to get at me, that person, everything was happening to me. I was constantly playing the victim. I was like, well, I've got no control over it. And I would constantly be making excuses to why I couldn't be the best version of myself, why I couldn't go back to work, why I couldn't make more money, why I couldn't have a mortgage, why I could do literally all the excuses, until I realised that I can actually make an impact on my own life, and I need to take accountability. I need to embody the person that I want to be, and I have the authority of my own life. I honestly used to be the most negative person, and now I'm the complete opposite, and that is why that's the first part of the value. And then the second part, about the expansive success, like I didn't realize how much I was keeping myself small, and a lot of this was from school, where I wasn't really that academic, and all the other kids were doing really well in the maths and all the things. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, literally, I had no idea. And because I was told, oh, you're not very intellectual, you're not this, you're not that, I lacked quite a lot of confidence, and then I kept these beliefs. And then because I didn't look a certain way as well at school, because obviously you had the cool kids wearing all their cool stuff, and I was there in my like really basic clothing, and I was, I wasn't the most attractive looking, person when I was younger. But anyway, I kept myself very small because of that. So I wasn't intelligent enough, I wasn't good looking enough, I didn't have anything special about me. So that was my belief. And I didn't realise that I'd kept that belief into my adult life because it was in my subconscious mind, until I started having an awareness, and I was like, why am I acting and being like a sack of shit? This was back in the day, 2015, 16-ish, and I was just like unemployed, not going for my goals, like I had no money, no nothing, and I was just rotting away in a flat. And I was like, why am I doing this? And it is because of these beliefs. I was stopping myself. I was keeping myself in this cage, and I was creating my own walls of self-doubt and fear. And then I learnt how to change that. And that is when I realised there is unlimited potential, unlimited success for not just me, but for everybody. And that is why I created my brand, which I fucking love. The mindset model. This is not just a brand. This is literally based on my whole life and all of my teachings. And it's fabulous. And I want to share it with you. I want to share it with you if you're watching this right now. So, just to finish off this video, what are your values? This is really important. Like if you are thinking of starting up a business or a brand, or maybe you're working in corporate, or whatever the hell you're doing, you stay-at-home mum, whatever you are, it's really important to have these values, your why, like why you're doing these things. And if this message did also really resonate with you, you want to know more, you want to dive deep into my secrets, make sure you check out the Mindset Model Method, because this is my signature program. It's 7 days, bite size, of how I actually transformed my life and how I got myself from literally that festering piece of shit to the queen, literally living my best life. Embodied authority, expansive success. There we go, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know. Drop me a message, drop me a review, say hello, tag me in, and have the best day.